Hi, I'm Dan LeMay. I'm the instructor for the statistics course registered for the summer, and the purpose of this video is to show you what to do the first week of course, and each week is similar to this. So I don't know if I'll do a video every week, but to get started, I will. So here, let me share my screen with you, and I'm on the front page of Canvas, and then the now some people really like what's listed here is the to-dos. Here, let me get a pointer going so you can see it. Um, how the heck do I get a pointer going? Oh, here we go. They changed it. They changed it. Here we go. So over here, the to-do list will come up, and some people like to do that. And yes, it's handy. I encourage you not to just to rely on that. What I want you to do is if you go into modules, each week I have, in fact, most instructors do this, is they'll have an overview of what you got to do each week. It's worth your time to go through and read this each week. I'll tell you their quiz, where is it? What chapters are we covering? What's some practice you can do? What's graded? So what do you have to do? And then your discussion forum posts. Um, and then that's that's what every week I'll do this for you. And some people don't read this every week and they do more work than they need to, or they miss some work. Um, I'll often put links to videos that I do. I don't do too many videos. What you'll see is as we get into doing the calculations, I'll point you towards online applets and tools rather, so you don't have to crunch all the numbers yourself. Some people still do that, and then that's fine. I mean, that's how they learn. That it makes connections to them. That's how they can do it. But I'll certainly, there'll be a time for that, and then there'll be a time where I'd rather have you thinking about the statistics rather than crunching the statistics. Okay, so what is this course structured like? Well, the textbook we're using is you can go watch my books about or my videos about here. I'm gonna. This computer doesn't always work well with sharing screens. You watch my videos about buying books, and what I'll do is I'll come back and share this. Now, I have the PDF that I directed you to pulled up right here. And what this is what the textbook looks like itself. This is as I said, the PDF. And if reading a textbook and looking at examples is your style, he does a lot of great examples in here. A lot of vocab. It starts out with a lot of vocab in this course, and then fortunately it reduces. And he works through some examples. There's some your turns you can do. Um, um, he shows you some of the answers too in blue. Uh, Then what I have for you is here. Let me come back and see if I can come into the course modules. And then here in course resources, I have, there's your turn problems. Here's the answers to all the your turns. Um, then this think do, I want to point this out to you. Oh, the summary worksheet, the back of every chapter is a summary worksheet. And like right there, summary worksheet, and that you see the link to the answers there. And then after that, he's got all these exercises you can do. Anything with an asterisk, you have access to the answers right there. You see that Stevens think, do, selected answers. Anything with an asterisk in the problem set. So uh, what would help you out is to look at these ones with asterisks, check out the answers, try to do them, check out the answers before you go do the online exercises, because the online exercises are just variations of these. And instead of spending a lot of time looking at the online exercises, flipping back through the book and trying to figure out how to do it, you'll have this done on paper, a way for you to do the online exercises really quickly. Okay. Um, Yeah, and I showed you that. I showed you there how to get the answers. And then, okay, so let's come back to that weekly overview. Week one overview, where is that? Right here. Now, if reading isn't your cup of tea, reading textbooks and looking at exam exercises isn't your cup of tea, somewhere here I should have Dr. Stevens. No, I guess I don't have it yet. Well, right here, I have a link to Dr. Stevens' videos, and what he's done. Dr. Scott Stevens teaches out at Champlain. He's an instructor at Champlain College. Has he got a good, inexpensive textbook? And that's why I like it. He's done a great job. I like how he thinks about it. But what he's got all these videos, and these are just YouTube videos for each section. Plus, he's got the summary worksheet with a video. And what's nice about having the paper textbook is you can go watch his video and make notes. He just walks you right through the textbook, and so instead of reading it, you have a voice telling you how to do it. Um, that might help. That might help you out. What else does he have out here? I don't remember. Uh, some tech. Oh, the PDF copy, the exercises. I think he's talking about WebAssign there. Yeah, and there's the PDF there's the cheaper versions of the textbooks. You don't have to buy a copy. And that's you have this access to this too. Some people like Scott Stevens. I find him an engaging lecturer. Well, I find him an effective lecturer. I I don't know if I'm any more boring, but sometimes some people don't like what he does, but I would give him a chance, especially if you're struggling. Once you get through the lecture and the accent that the practice exercise that in the book if you want, then what you can do is you're going to go out to log into WebAssign. Let's see here. Am I open? Here we go. And what's going to happen is I'm in here as a teacher, so going to have a lot more access to this. What's going to happen for me? It looks different on your side. It looks like nothing's open yet. Yeah. So what'll happen? You'll see that summer. So you'll do that problem set. I don't know how many questions are there. Let me see if it'll let me see it with a preview. Yeah, there's 12 questions here. This is the combinations of chapter 1 and chapter 2. Summertime, we gotta do it a little faster because we only have 12 weeks of the coursework. Okay, so you're gonna go through, do these, earn a 70%, and I'll transfer in that in as try them all, get a 70%. I'll transfer in a full credit grade into Canvas on the end of Tuesday. Okay, and then for week, then the only other thing you got to worry about for week 1 is this. You're going to make a post in this introduction form. Okay, and you can see what people have posted already. I think I talk about it here. It can just be this stuff, what you always do. And then I'm playing around with a who am I poem as an introductory post. I've got one posted at somebody else's. I don't know if somebody's posted one yet in this course, but I have had a couple in my pre-calc classes. People have posted. If you don't have to do the "Who am I" or "I am" poem, if you don't want to, you can just tell us. Just tell us. You know, I'm Dan, not Daniel. If you want to call me Mr. LeMay or Professor, you certainly can. I don't have my doctorate, so I'm not really a professor. Um, Tell us where you're going to school, where you're studying, what your major is, and then if there's anything else you want to share, you can. Um, you'll see that in my Who Am I poem, you'll see I posted a little bit. All right, so that's and then then discussion post 2. Okay, let's come back to week 1. What you can do is this is where you're going to post. Do I have any directions here? Yeah, you can post some work. You can post some work to WebAssign. You can tell us it's from WebAssign. It's this question. You can post some work to the textbook exercises. Here, let me come back to the textbook. You see these unstarred exercises? You can post your work to any of these. That'd be great. Don't do, like I said, we're skipping Simpson's paradox, so don't worry about that. It's confusing. It's not really necessary, so I'm not going to make you do it. And then, I'll give you some feedback. I mean, people even post work to the exercises with the asterisks. I don't like it. Are they interacting with math? I guess so. I guess as long as you have more than what the answers have, that's okay. I probably won't respond to you if you do the one of these starred exercises or the WebAssign because you know whether you did it right or not. You post work to one of these, I'll certainly give you some feedback. Or if you did it wrong, I'll show you how to do it. And it's okay to post wrong work, folks. That's how you learn, right? Do it when it's easy. Do it when the correctness doesn't matter, right? That'll be a good check for you. You can do post work to MyOpenMath if you're choosing to do that. I mean, I would say don't post work to your summary exercise, the summary worksheets, because you've got access to the answers, plus you get access to the Dr. Stevens videos about it. So again, that doesn't, you could ask questions about it, said, I don't know how they're doing that. So that would be a great post. If you're going to ask for help on something, it works better to show us some work, what you tried. But I mean, if you're totally lost, you certainly can. Okay, so I mean that's all it is for week one. Look at the material, do MyOpenMath or do WebAssign. If you want to do MyOpenMath, you can make your discussion forum posts. Um, what if you're lost? What if you need help? If you go to this, go to Canvas right here on the front page. Oh, it should be right there. It will be here. Here, let me go to my pre-calc course. I just got done with the spring courses and just trying to get this set up. You see that link right there? That link takes me out to my Calendarly website. And what you can do is you can pick, like, let's say you wanted to meet with me tomorrow. You can pick this one times I'm available. You can click on it and then put your name there. If you put your email address there, it looks like that's required now. Um, you'll get an alert. I'll get an alert, and you can even come back and change it. It'd be better to change it. Give me more leeway than the 2 minutes before. But and you got to plan ahead by 12 hours to schedule these too. And if you want to tell me what you want to look at, you can. You don't have to. That's optional. And I'll Zoom with you. I'll send you a Zoom link. And I've done e-tutoring. I did it for many years back when CCV used to work with a different e-tutoring company. I used to get told I'm pretty good online. So I encourage you to use me. I only had a couple people this spring. And some of them should have used me more than they did. Glad to help you. I right now, until I get better internet at home, I'm not going to just have open hours. Uh, there's EC Fiber says they're coming this summer, so maybe that'll open up for you. But for now, I want you to book time with me if you want that. Okay, so I think that's week one. It's probably a long enough video. If you get stuck, make sure that you look at this stuff, that thing, the frequently that tells you what to do. It's about um, about running the course, and then the frequently asked questions are always good. Um, Vacations, people ask about vacations. Better sooner is better than later. Sooner better to work ahead than after. But whatever. I'm going on a 2-week vacation this summer, and I'll be working. We're interacting with you from while I'm vacationing. There'll be a period of time where I won't have internet access, and yeah, I mean a couple of days. So I'll let you know ahead of time, well ahead of time of that. Okay, I guess this is long enough video. Let me know what you need. I'm here to help. I want to help you. I want you to be successful.